Say his name.
Thelonious McKnight.
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 No justice.
No peace.
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 Say his name.
Thelonious McKnight.
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 Oh, no, we are here. See? Oh, okay.
Thelonious McKnight was not a thug.
That's right.
Thelonious McKnight was not a gang member.
That's right.
Thelonious McKnight was a king.
Yes.
He was a human being just like the rest of us,
That's right.
with a future. He was just hanging out with his family, minding his own fucking business,
That's right. That's right.
living his life. And now because of these unaccountable police officers who have no sense of life, took someone's life. Again, this is a constant thing that goes on here, not just in Paterson, but across the globe of black and brown people. Thelonious McKnight had a future. He has a family. He had dreams. He had aspirations. He had goals. He wanted to see the world.
That's right.
And now he won't be able to do that because people in power are misusing their power. Because people in power are misusing their power.
That's right.
No, you're fine, sister. We are here tonight on unfortunate circumstances, but we're here to celebrate the life of Thelonious McKnight. Because he was not just their family member, but he was our family member too.
That's right.
That's right.
And we want to make sure that this family gets justice.
That's right.
Even though that still won't change the circumstances.
That's right.
That's right.
But we want to make sure that, one, we want the footage. Because there should have been footage
That's right.
of what happened.
That's right.
And this is the law that they put together. Two, we want the names of all the officers that was on the scene
That's on the scene.
that did this to this young brother. And three, we want accountability for the bullshit
That's right.
that's been transpiring, not just with this situation, but all situations of a lot of brothers and sisters who've been taken from police brutality. And a report.
Don't forget the report.
We want reports of everything.
They are lying. Let's not forget, he was 25 years old.
So again, we are here tonight for Brother Thelonious McKnight. Thelonious McKnight. Remember his name. Say his name.
Thelonious McKnight.
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 Say his name. name.
Thelonious McKnight.
Say his 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 name.
Thelonious McKnight.
Brother Thelonious was enjoying his life, having a good time with his family and friends. And he didn't have no weapon on him. I repeat, he had no weapon on him. Minding his business. They targeted this young brother.
Say that.
They targeted this young brother and didn't ask not one question. It's unfair that we have to keep going through this and have these families go through this.
That's right.
So again, we're going to stop at nothing to make sure that this family has justice and all the other families that are also still going through this as well. And unfortunately, Thelonious McKnight isn't the first, and it sucks that he won't be the last. But we're promising tonight that we're going to get this win for this family and for this city and let these people know that this corrupted system will no longer win.
That's right.
No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
Come on, clap it up for Thelonious, man. We're here to celebrate. We're here to celebrate because we have a battle to fight. And we're going to win this battle. My name is Corey Key. I'm a Berkeley College law student, and I'm also into forensic science. And when I looked at this particular case, and I saw the two videos like we all did, what I saw was this young man coming out of the store with his friends, with a soda, just kind of hanging out and doing what we do. What I then saw was a truck pull up, officers jumped out with guns drawn, and they only took one person. If they were there to make an arrest, as they claim they're the street crime unit, there was no crime being committed. So why did they even have to stop their car there? There was no crime being committed. They should have been on the floorboard looking at all the stuff that's going on over there. They went down and they ran down on these guys, but they didn't arrest anybody. They didn't take anybody. They walked up to Thelonious. They walked him around the corner, took him in their backyard and killed him. They murdered him.
They murdered him.
He didn't have a gun on him. He didn't have a knife on him. He didn't have anything on him. They murdered him. So now I get phone calls saying, oh, you may be killing, you're accusing the police of murder. They murdered him. And I got proof they murdered him. I'm gonna be firm on that one, but I have proof that he was murdered by the Paterson Police Department. And his blood is on their hands. His blood is on their hands. Mr. Mayor, you got on the news channels and you told everyone that Thelonious had a weapon.
Yes, he did.
You told the public that Thelonious fired at the police officers.
It's a lie.
You told the public that he was a very violent person that was shooting at them so they had to do their job. We know that that's a lie.
That's a lie.
We know that's a lie. Everybody knows that's a lie. All you have to do is look at the videos. Trust me, if you look at the video from the store and you see how they jump out of their truck, pull out their guns, and the reason why I'm repeating this, I need y'all to understand me. They were just standing there minding their business. They weren't involved in anything. There was nothing going on. They took that young man and they walked him up those steps. He didn't run away and pull out his gun.
They lured him to the back.
They walked him up those steps. They took him in the back. They walked him up those steps. He was not running from them, trying to shoot back at them. It wasn't like a Wild Wild West film. They walked him up. They literally walked him to the death chamber. They turned that back backyard into the death chamber. They decided that night, and probably earlier than that night, that we got to find this dude and we got to kill him. And they were determined, I'm talking about Paterson police, was determined to kill Thelonious McKnight that night. They murdered him. You don't have to, what's what I'm looking for? You don't have to be nice about it. They murdered him. He didn't just die. They murdered him. They ended his life. And all he wanted to do was drink a soda and hang out with his friends. So you telling me right now that standing on a street corner, drinking a soda, minding your business is worth death? That's the penalty for standing there minding your business? But yet, you have a young man, we have a whole nother story, a young man walks into a church in South Carolina and unloads on the whole church.
Talk about it.
They gave him a cheeseburger.
Talk about it.
This young man didn't even have a gun. He didn't have a gun. All he had was a soda in his hand. That was it. And he was standing there minding his business. Can you imagine how threatening could that have been? He's just standing there minding his business, hanging with his homeboys. He wasn't bothering anybody. He wasn't trying to disrupt anything. He wasn't standing in the middle of the street. He wasn't doing anything but minding his business. And these cowards pull up in the truck and decide, oh, we're going to kill us another nigga. That's what they were thinking. Oh, we got a live one, boys. Let's get out and get him. And that's what they did. So now they get in the newspaper and they say, oh, the officer that shot him was a part of 22 other gun arrests. What the hell is that supposed to mean? What does that matter to us? It doesn't matter. Yeah, exactly. I mean, you're telling me that this guy's a problem. So why do you guys keep electing people? You know what I was told today? I was told today that almost 70% of the Paterson Police Department doesn't live in Paterson.
Wow.
Almost 70%. What they're doing is, all you have to do is fill out a form that you're renting a property, and they can afford it. You pay $400 or $500, you rent a room, and that's your Paterson address. Now you're a police officer. As long as that address is there for a year, now you're a Paterson police officer.
Shame.
Okay? 70%, they don't even live here. They don't live here. I could even name some of them that I found out do not live in Paterson. So they do not have a vested interest in our community, and they couldn't care less what happens to us as black and brown people.
Right.
Because this isn't their community. They can kill here and then go back home, and they don't have to worry about it. Or they can kill somebody and then say, oh, well, you know, I was afraid for my life. How in the world is 4 officers with loaded guns afraid of one black man that's standing there with a soda? How in the world were they, when they were coming down that street, that night, they had every opportunity to just pull off and go on about their business. That's all they had to do. But no, they were determined. I'm going to say it again, I know it's controversial, but they were determined that they were going to kill a nigga that night. They were going to kill a nigga that night. Nothing has happened in terms of freedom and equality. Nothing's happened. It's still the same. It's the same game, just new faces. You might as well throw sheets on because it's nothing different from the 40s and 50s and 60s. It's the same thing now. Use of power. They have that gun, and they figure they can do whatever the hell they want to do because they have that gun and that badge. The mayor told us in January of 2019 that he was going to have body cameras for these officers.
Where the body cameras?
It is now 2022 and nothing's happened. But they've been giving out raises to everybody else.
Yep.
Come on. They've been giving raises out left and right. But where the hell are the body cameras? Where are they? They say they have nothing else. How much money does this cost right here? Because to be honest, we don't really need this. How much does that cost? We don't really need this. We don't need the gimmicks. We don't need the gimmicks anymore. We know you don't give a damn about us. You know we don't give a damn about us. So, exactly. So my thing is, cut the shit and just be honest and be real. Those cops killed him that night because they wanted to, and it's time for them to be held accountable. That's what needs to happen. The mayor needs to apologize and say he got it wrong. and they need to be held accountable immediately.
We putting that on our list.
And we're not going to slow down, because he did the same thing with Jameek. He lied and said that he had meningitis.
Right. Don't remind them.
Same thing. He did the same thing to him.
And we still don't have Jameek's cell phone either.
No. 3 years later, we're coming up on the 3rd year anniversary in a couple of days. Still don't have his cell phone. And this is the government that we elect. We got to take some ownership of this too. We got to get these people out. Because as long as we don't come here, as long as we don't get a part of the process, they're going to continue to win. And that's what we have to face. We got to get them out one way or the other, because we obviously have somebody there now who don't give a damn. He hasn't given a damn. He don't give a damn now. Before everything even started, this man had already convicted Thelonious and said he had a gun and he fired it. Before anything was ever said, that's the first thing he said. Oh, I'm proud of my street team, and I'm proud of my team. They got guns off the street. They're using those guns to kill us.
You don't care about it.
They're using those guns to kill us. That's what's happening. And we're going to have to start holding them accountable. We're going to have to start making them uncomfortable. And we're going to have to disrupt this whole system until they get it through their heads that we're not going to be silent anymore and allow them just to hang our people. But that's what they're doing. They used to have the noose. They don't have the noose anymore. They use the gun. That's what they're using now. So starting tonight, we have to start being disruptive until they get the message that we want those officers held accountable.
That's right.
I said disruptive. We can't disappear after tonight. We need to come out here every night. We need to get down to 111 Broadway, and we need to start being disruptive until we get what we want, and that is people to be held accountable for what happened to Thelonious McKnight. No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
Say his name.
Thelonious McKnight!
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 No justice.
No peace!
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 Say his name.
Thelonious McKnight!
Say his name.
Thelonious McKnight!
Here we are again. Gathered under these circumstances, continuing to highlight this country's lack of regard for black life. Lack of regard for black life. They have never, ever valued black life. They've never loved and cared and protected black life. They rob us time and time again. They lynched us. They stole us
Yeah.
because they deemed our life was not important. They deemed that our life was not worth saving. And damn it, we're tired. He deserved to be here right now. Amongst the land of the living. Fulfilling his life's dreams, goals, and aspirations. That he was called on this life to do. And yet, law enforcement, specifically Paterson, want to be thugs, the jury, the executioner, and they want to say, we call shots over black women and men. We call the shots over black women and men. We get to tell you how much time on this community, on this earth, you get to have. We all seen it. We seen how hard it was to watch. But you shot a black 25-year-old man 23 times. For what? For what? What in the hell is the excuse to shoot a man 23 times? What is the excuse to shoot him one time?
You're right.
Because he was not a threat. He didn't do nothing wrong.
That's right.
He sat there and minded his business. This killing was intentional.
Say it again.
This murder was intentional.
Yeah.
They had their eyes set on the man that they wanted to kill. They hunted him down. They knew about Thelonious McKnight. Thelonious so much. They knew about it. There's no other words to describe the heartache, the continued heartache that this put on these families. Justice, unfortunately, will never be served because he will not get his life back. Real justice is him being alive today.
That's right.
Real justice is him thriving and striving, going day by day, fulfilling his goals. That's real justice. Not being targeted or discriminated or retaliated against by law enforcement. That's real justice. Not living in fear, walking block to block, thinking when or if he'll be gunned down. That's justice. But accountability is them releasing the damn names of the officers.
That's right.
Accountability is them charging those officers with first-degree murder. Accountability is them defunding billions of dollars and taking it out of the damn police department and investing in our youth and our community.
That's right.
That is some kind of accountability.
That's right.
That is some kind of blessing you can give to the community.
Yes.
It's by saving our youth,
That's right.
uplifting our youth, encouraging our youth that they can dream higher and become so much more than this community ever envisioned for them. It's about what we do today that will help reshape and impact tomorrow. Whether now we got the courage enough, the hope enough, the drive enough, and the love enough to do what is necessary. We gotta treat this thing with the emergency and the urgency as it is. Because they're not letting up. So therefore we must not give up on
That's
this.
right.
And anytime you think about giving in, our ancestors will be there to throw in that towel and wipe their face. We got so much work to do. We got so much work to do. That's right. My heart goes out to this family.
That's right.
We're here with y'all. You're not alone. And you got people out here who know this is not a seasonal fight. This is a permanent fight. Forever and ever.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
Not just here today, gone today, and then we talking about say his name. No, to the every day.
That's right.
Because that's what we need to do.
Yes.
Occupy these damn streets that our ancestors built.
Exactly right.
This is ours. And we must exercise and mobilize, strategize all of our freedom rights that we have towards long structural change that we need. And the start of that, like I said, is to take the billions and billions of dollars out towards until we can see a world that policing in this country is abolished.
That's right.
Because policing in America is designed to kill black and brown people with impunity.
That's right.
Black and brown people with impunity. Imagine the ones that's happening right now that we haven't heard about, without the damn video footages, that we will hear about 5 to 10 years from now.
That's right.
So thank God for his brother's courage to feel that day, even in the midst of that pain.
That's right.
Because it's so damn painful to view and to see. But if you don't film it, unfortunately, hell, even if you do film it, they still call you a liar. But at least you have that film. You can say, listen, these damn cameras don't lie. Y'all don't want to do the damn Photoshoppers after y'all kill us. We not that damn technical. We don't do that. Because we're in pain. The videos don't lie.
Videos don't lie, and we ain't got time for that.
Release the names of the officers. Charge the cops. Arrest the cops and convict those damn cops.
That's right. You need that police report.
And release the report.
The entire report. That's right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Fuck 12!
I said 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Fuck 12!
I said 9, 10, 11.
Fuck 12!
I said 9, 10, 11.
Fuck 12!
Ain't no good cops in the racist system. This system is like bleach. It works for whites and destroy colors.
Yep.
And it proves itself time and time again.
Yep.
Ain't no good cops in the racist system.
All cops are bastards.
Ain't no good cops in the
A-C-A-B!
All cops are bastards.
A-C-A-B!
All cops are bastards.
A-C-A-B!
All cops are bastards.
All fucking cops!
Gotta get this accountability going.
Word.
I just know everybody out there, we gotta remain close to this thing.
That's right.
Because while it's still fresh for them, they're gonna need so much love and support. They're gonna need to be reminded that they're loved, that they're valued, that they're accepted. And we're here to tell them that. And we're here to be there. Say his name!
Thelonious McKnight.
Justice for
Thelonious McKnight!
Thelonious McKnight.
Thelonious McKnight!
Thelonious McKnight. Thelonious McKnight. Thelonious McKnight. Thelonious McKnight.
Thank you, brother.
Hold the phone.
And you also know what's fucked up, y'all?
What's up?
The mayor himself did not even call the family of Thelonious McKnight.
Say that one more time, brother. Okay.
Before he made an announcement about what happened to brother Thelonious McKnight.
Exactly. Before anything even started. Yep.
He took the word of the pigs before even consoling his Patersonians. What kind of mayor is that?
Yep.
What kind of mayor is that?
One that don't need to be in office.
Yep.
This accountability is not just towards these fucked up police systems, but it's about this administration as well, and these people in power who have misused their power. And it shows. So again, on behalf of Black Lives Matter Paterson, we want to give our love and condolences to this family. We got you.
Yep.
We're going to make sure we
That's
get
without
this
a
win
doubt. Without a doubt.
for y'all. Because unfortunately, it's not going to bring the brother back.
That's right.
But we're going to make sure we have them as an example to the world to what not to do. Say his name.
Thelonious McKnight.
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 Say his name.
Thelonious McKnight. Thelonious McKnight. Thelonious McKnight. Thelonious McKnight. Thelonious McKnight. Thelonious McKnight.
No justice!
No peace.
No justice!
No peace. No peace. No peace. No peace. No peace. No peace. Thelonious McKnight. Thelonious McKnight. Thelonious McKnight.
It's cold out here. Y'all ready to go home?
No.
Y'all ready to stop fighting?
No.
Heck no.
Y'all ready to go home, right?
No.
Nope.
Every second you get a little cold and think about going home. Think about Thelonious. We can't go home.
Yep. That's right.
6 hours.
Just laying there.
No ambulance. Without his family.
Yep.
Wow.
Why you just
Lying on the floor.
in the
cold.
dirt? In the dirt.
You got people right here standing next to you supporting you. He didn't get that chance.
Yeah,
They
in the dirt.
took it.
6 hours in the dirt.
They
just laying
robbed
there.
it from him. And we out here tonight in 30 degrees weather fighting for him. Are you going to go home and stop?
No.
Are you going to quit?
No.
Are you going to give up?
Hell no.
Man, you that's watching at home on New Year's We have to love them, and we gotta support them. I want everyone that's not family right now to turn to the family and tell them that you love them.
We love you. 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 We love you.
Are you gonna stop fighting for the family?
No.
You gonna stop fighting for the family?
No.
When the family says, we need you to come back out here and protest, bring your friends, let's get more people, are you gonna say no, it's too cold?
No.
We're gonna come out here and we're gonna keep fighting. I want to make it real clear. We're coming up on the anniversary of the murder of Jameek Lowry.
That's right.
Say his name.
Jameek Lowry.
Say his name.
Jameek Lowry.
And 3 years ago, we told the city that if you're going to buy body cameras, you better buy body cameras for all police officers.
All police officers.
Not just the ones in uniform, but the ones in plain clothes.
Yep.
Buy body cameras for everybody.
Everybody.
They ignored us.
Yep.
We keep telling them every year, yo, there's going to be a disaster if you don't have body cameras on all these cops, especially those ones that's jumping out on people. They didn't do it. And now we're in a situation where they did something wrong and they don't have body cameras, and their excuse is, well, we didn't have body cameras. We told you from the beginning. But you know what? They didn't care, and it was their plan all along because they didn't want to hold themselves accountable. And the man did something that he needs to be accountable for. He went on TV and criminalized Thelonious McKnight.
Yes, he did.
Bullshit.
He criminalized the victim.
He
He
did.
criminalized him in life, and he criminalized him in death.
Get him out of office.
So now you got all these media and everyone saying that Thelonious is a criminal and that he was shooting at the police. But that
Lies.
isn't the fact at all.
It's a lie.
It's a lie,
It's a lie, man.
and he needs to apologize for that lie
Yep.
and apologize for what he did. But he can't take that back. It's too late for him to walk that back.
Get him out of office.
We need to get this man out of office.
Get him out.
And make sure that he never opens his mouth ever again about black people, because he clearly doesn't care about people of color in the city.
Get him out of office.
This is the most talked about issue in Paterson, right?
Yep.
You see all our friends and family in Paterson talking about this,
That's right.
but is he posting about it on Facebook?
No. Nope.
Is he talking about it on Facebook?
No.
Is he calling the family?
No.
Nah. But he's calling other people and telling them, like, yo, why are you supporting the family? Rauro's a criminal. He had a record. Why are you supporting him? We support him
That's
because
crazy,
he's a human being.
That's right.
Got crazy, man.
We support
Exactly,
him
exactly.
because he was a
Your own
baby.
constituent.
That's right.
He didn't deserve it.
Unbelievable.
25 years old.
Minding his
His life
business.
ahead of him. That's why we're supporting him. That's why we're fighting for him.
Yep.
This shouldn't have happened,
At
and we
all.
don't want it to happen ever again.
Right.
So we'll be out here in 30 degrees weather
That's right.
because we know that justice is more important than being at home in front of a space heater.
That's right.
Justice is way more important. And we're
right.
going to get justice for Thelonious.
Without a doubt.
When I say his name, say Thelonious McKnight. Say his name.
Thelonious McKnight. Thelonious McKnight. Thelonious McKnight. Thelonious McKnight. Thelonious McKnight.
Now tonight, we're also going to keep making some noise because although we're in front of City Hall right now, we know who the real enemy is.
Right.
So we're going to walk to their doorstep
Right. That's right.
and make sure that they hear us loud and clear.
Absolutely.
That's right.
Let's go.
The family,
Let's go.
That's right.
because we got their back regardless
right,
of
let's
what's
go.
going to happen,
That's right. Let's go.
because they're the real enemy.
Yep.
Right.
Look around you right now.
Yep.
These are your brothers and sisters.
Yep.
Right.
Let's
We
get
got
down
us.
there. Let's get down there.
Let's make sure we're there for the family day in and day out until we get this word for them. And even after that,
That's right.
we stood by their side.
Yep.
No justice!
No peace.
No justice!
No peace.
No justice!
No peace.
Who shut it down?
We shut it down.
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 Who shut it down?
We shut it down. 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 No peace. 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 Thelonious McKnight. 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 No peace. 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 Thelonious McKnight. 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 We shut it down. 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 Thelonious McKnight. 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 No peace. 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 We shut it down. 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 No peace. No peace. No peace. No peace. Thelonious McKnight. 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 25. 25 years old. 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 25 years old.
How old was he?
25 years old.
How old was he?
25 years old.
Say his name.
Thelonious McKnight.
Say his name.
Thelonious McKnight.
Say his name.
Thelonious McKnight. 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 Our street. Our street. Our street. Our street. Our street. Our street. Our street.
Like we're about something different and we're about the movement here. So we're going to do this right and we're going to make sure that they hear us. You know? They think whatever this is that. No, we're going to do this right. So they're going to hear us.
Listen, we want to show them how to organize.
Yup.
Because apparently they don't know how to fucking organize.
Yup.
Apparently they don't have no sense of life.
Yup.
Apparently they don't care about black and brown life. But we do.
That's right.
Say his name.
Thelonious McKnight.
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 How old was he?
25 years old.
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 Say his name.
Thelonious McKnight.
Say his name.
Thelonious McKnight. Thelonious McKnight. Thelonious McKnight. Thelonious McKnight.
The public portion right now for the city council meeting is going on right now. So we want to make sure that we're saying everything loud and clear, make sure that our voices are being heard right now. Yeah, Councilman Jackson. Right now, the loud portion. We want to make sure that they hear us loud and clear.
We're going to keep saying this because they're going to hear us. Say his name.
Thelonious McKnight.
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 Hold on, 1 second, 1 second.
I want to count down.
I'm out here in front of 111 Broadway, members of the public don't have access to the disappointed that we weren't from live in chambers. And there's a few speakers here that would like to speak live via this mechanism versus calling in. Family members of young men lost black people, members of Black Lives Matter organizations here. So how many individuals are going to allow to speak? We want to talk first.
I feel like everybody should do that.
Sounds like you're having a lot of technical difficulties over here, man.
Him?
That's somebody like an office or something. That's the baby. They playing games. I know they playing games at NYC.
Here they go with the ball. Here they go. Mm-hmm.
Hey, Mike.
Shut up.
Fuck 12.
Fuck 12.
Fuck 12.
Fuck 12.
Fuck y'all.
Fuck 12.
Fuck 12.
Fuck 12.
Say his name.
Thelonious McKnight. 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 Thelonious McKnight.
We're in the public portion right now. The city council meeting, right? They're so-called having some technical difficulties, or we're waiting in line to speak or whatever. But we want to hold them accountable, right?
Right.
These are the things we want to hold them accountable for.
Right. Killing my neck.
We want to hold them accountable for not having the footage. We want that fucking footage.
Absolutely.
We want the names of the police officers or officer that was there present on the scene. Release the names of the police officers.
Release the names.
The report. 3, we want the report of that scene. We want to know what happened to Brother Thelonious McKnight. We saw what happened, right?
Yeah.
But we want to know what they wrote down for proof. You know why? Because we want receipts.
Mm-hmm.
What we want,
Receipts.
what we want,
Receipts.
what we want,
Receipts.
what we want,
Receipts.
we want those goddamn receipts. And 4, we want accountability for these officers for murdering Brother Thelonious McKnight. And we would like, not like, we want a public apology from the mayor.
We want justice.
We want justice. Because there's no way that the mayor's gonna make some fucking announcement about someone he doesn't even know.
Right.
Didn't even talk to the family before making this announcement. Didn't call to console the family, and this is your king.
They're not trained for consolement. They don't know nothing about that shit. They don't want to console us.
That's right. And it's not nothing new.
They don't know nothing about fucking consolement.
That's right.
Break that cycle. It's going to continue. That's
That's
not
right.
a problem. That's not going to fucking change. We changing that shit.
That's right. We're gonna make sure we get this win because this won't be the last time that we'll be out here.
And 3 years
Brother
ago,
Jameed Lowry anniversary is coming up in 2 days.
it was 15 degrees when we were out here for him.
15 degrees out here for him, and we're out here again for another brother. For another brother being murdered, executed on camera. For no remorse. Say his name.
Thelonious McKnight.
Say his name.
Thelonious McKnight. Thelonious McKnight. Thelonious McKnight. Thelonious McKnight. Thelonious McKnight. Thelonious McKnight. Justice. Now. 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 Names. Now. Names. Now. Names. Now.
We want the names of the police officers that did this to Brother Thelonious McKnight. We want the police report as well. And we want full accountability for this murder of Brother Thelonious McKnight. The cops did what? The cops did what?
Murdered Thelonious McKnight. 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 Murdered Thelonious McKnight.
going to have live cameras, and he's going to have live cameras with every single officer, especially those that are playing close units. We're going to time and time again, demonstration, and the failed to act, and because he failed to act, we have a young man dead, and we cannot hold the police accountable because they claim he does not have body cameras. That's unacceptable. Unacceptable. The man needs to be held accountable for the fact in the way that he criminalized Lala by saying that Lala was shooting at the cops, even though the Attorney General's office has an investigation of this. He has an investigation of this. He can't walk that back. He criminalized this young man in death. He did not be able to defend himself because his cops killed him. He did not be able to defend himself because his cops killed him. We want to hold him accountable. These officers should have been at body cameras. They should have listened to Black Lives Matter council. We first said this. Now we have a young man dead, and their excuse is we don't have body cameras. Those officers should never go on the force in the first place. They need to be held accountable. This force needs to be held accountable, and we need justice for Robert. Say his name!
Thelonious McKnight! Thelonious McKnight! Thelonious McKnight! Thelonious McKnight!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace! No peace! No peace!
Now we made our message loud and clear. Brother Zelly made the message loud and clear during the public portion of the council meeting. So there's no way they're not hearing us. Because we outside. Because we outside for Brother Thelonious McKnight. We outside for who?
Thelonious McKnight!
We outside for who?
Thelonious McKnight!
We outside for who?
Thelonious McKnight!
Y'all, the police hear us right now.
Yep, sound is clear.
They so mad because they want to come outside. They so mad they want to come outside and do something to us, but they can't.
Now they don't want to come outside.
They can't.
Want them to come outside.
They know something about our music. They scared now.
Man.
Well, apparently he didn't do it.
Right. January 2019.
Yeah, my clothes are gone too. I'm gonna be breaking the walk. My clothes are gone too.
Still has to reach out to the family.
Still hasn't reached out to the family.
3 years ago, we failed to implement the body cameras, and now another person has lost their lives senselessly to another hand of the office. It's a shame.
He hasn't reached out to the family yet. Make sure they know.
But he called the funeral home.
And that's up.
He didn't call the family, but he called the funeral home.
A guard at that. He called the funeral home.
Public comment and accuse this young man of having a weapon without a thorough investigation.
The mayor.
He called the field.
With that being said, I would ask all of our votes for this evening in protest.
It's okay, mommy. We knew the type of person Mama was.
Yep.
We don't care how they try to paint him out to be. He tried to manipulate the funeral home, and he tried to manipulate the situation.
Yeah,
Yeah, he came out to the memorial.
But we put the money in place, we gave them 150 body cameras initially, and then there's another 260 body cameras approved, and they're still not been there on the show. And they do that intentionally. He paid for the things 3 years. He was in prison. He didn't want to put them in place. It took him 2 years just to put like 20 of them in.
He made sure that the guard knew that Armando was a criminal and all this other stuff. He did not reach out to the
You're welcome.
Okay. Yes. I got more energy. I said, dog. I went to the calls like you should have over here. So people can see these people outside still. I never knew it look like this in New York. And if it do this guy right, I love this out here. I said, dog.
All right, y'all, look, listen. We're gonna gather up, go back to City Hall. Open up the straight up. We're gonna straight up the front.
Thelonious McKnight.
Say his name.
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 Thelonious McKnight. 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 No peace. 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 Thelonious McKnight. 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 We shut it down. 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 Thelonious McKnight.
All right, listen up real quick. Because this is how we're going to end this when we get back over there. We're waiting for everybody to come. We're going to gather up real quick. This last half a block, we're going to walk in silence with our fist up for our brother. All the way till we get to the ending location. We're just going to put our fist up and we're going to just march quietly. We're going to march quietly till we get to our destination. We're going to show love to the parents and the families because I know they heard us. And we're going to do this every day. And we're going to make sure we keep you updated with everything. So, everybody together, right fist up. Say his name.
Thelonious McKnight.
All right, in silence. Down.
Get this shit off, man. I'm fucking with y'all. Yeah. Turn up. Making it right. That's what he said not with the ship.
That's right, bring it in, bring it in, bring it in.
I thought we was going to knock some.
More than tonight.
Yeah, every night. I thought they were going to get out of hand, act like slave catchers, jump out.
Right.
Everybody got out.
No smoke.
Thank you. We here.
They know this level of aggression.
That's what we're going to do real quick.
Breonna Taylor, how many more names? How many more names?
Brother Thelonious was 25 years old. So what I want you to do is this. I'm going to count down the years. So when I say 1, you say his name. When I say 2, you say his name until we get to 25. That is a young life, not a life to live. But as us as people, as BLM, we're going to fight for the family. We're going to make sure we reach out to you. We're here with you all the way. And after that, family, if you got something to say, if you want to say something, we're going to let you talk. But just know that we're here. So again, we're going to yell out until we get to 25 and say his name. 1.
Thelonious McKnight.
2.
Thelonious McKnight.
3.
Thelonious McKnight.
4.
Thelonious McKnight.
5.
Thelonious McKnight.
6.
Thelonious McKnight.
7.
Thelonious McKnight.
8.
Thelonious McKnight.
9.
Thelonious McKnight.
10.
Thelonious McKnight.
11.
Thelonious McKnight.
12.
Thelonious McKnight.
13.
Thelonious McKnight.
14.
Thelonious McKnight.
15.
Thelonious McKnight.
16.
Thelonious McKnight.
17.
Thelonious McKnight.
18.
Thelonious McKnight.
19.
Thelonious McKnight.
20.
Thelonious McKnight.
21.
Thelonious McKnight.
22.
Thelonious McKnight.
23.
Thelonious McKnight.
24.
Thelonious McKnight.
25.
Thelonious McKnight.
Say his name.
Thelonious McKnight.
Say his name.
Thelonious McKnight.
Say his name.
Thelonious McKnight. Thelonious McKnight. Thelonious McKnight. Thelonious McKnight. 25.
You have the family here.
So again, y'all, this isn't the last time we're gonna be out here. We're gonna be out here every day until justice is served to Brother Thelonious McKnight.
That's right.
Pronounce and enunciate his name correctly. Thelonious McKnight.
Yes, it's very important. Thelonious McKnight.
They already don't like the sight of us. They already don't like us or love us or care about us. We're going to make sure that their brother's name is pronounced and said correctly.
That's right.
Say his name.
Thelonious McKnight.
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 Before we end, ladies and gentlemen, we got a statement from the family that's here. You know, we just want to say that we're here with you. And we're going to be here all the way.
The statement was approved? We just want to thank everybody for the love. We can't do this without you. We can't do this without you. We need all of you. Appreciate everything.
right.
That's
right.
Barbara didn't deserve this shit.
Nope.
He didn't deserve it. He should be out here right now. We should not be going through none of this shit right now. My brother was not supposed to be put on a sheet. He's not supposed to be on a t-shirt. We shouldn't be planning a fucking funeral right now. Like, we just need y'all help.
Say his name.
Thelonious McKnight. 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 Thelonious McKnight.
So we knew to get in the house. Bird call. That's so they could get their asses in the house on time.
Hey, listen, y'all, listen. Y'all not just some family. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are our family too.
That's right.
We got y'all.
Yep.
All right?
Without a doubt.
This ain't no one-time thing.
No.
This is for life.
That's right.
You heard?
Yep.
We out fucking side.
That's right.
You heard?
That's right.
You hear me? We outside for y'all. And anybody else out here, y'all see this family, y'all better be outside for them too.
That's right.
What do we want?
Justice.
What do we want?
Now.
What do we want?
Justice.
What do we want?
Now.
What do we want?
Justice.
What do we want?
Now.
What do we want?
Justice.
What do we want?
Now.
What do we want?
Justice.
What do we want?
Now.
What do we want?
Justice.
What do we want?
Now.
What do we want?
Justice.
What do we want?
Now.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming out. God bless you. Have a good night. Make sure you keep the family in prayers. And the website, of course, keep supporting it, keep signing, and make sure you make it home safe. Again, thank you. And keep the family in your prayers.
Yeah, make sure y'all visit that website, Justice for Rara. Visit that website, sign the petition, and again, reach out to the family. Give them your love, your support, and their prayers. Send those prayers up, man. We're gonna need it. Yes, yeah, everyone walk back to your cars or wherever you came from in pairs and in groups. Because we don't know what the fuck these
Oh yeah, they're pissed off this go around for sure.
So even if we gotta walk out to your car, let us know.
Let us know.
We will make sure you get to your car safely. Especially the white folks out here. We're gonna make sure we don't want nothing to happen to y'all all up. Alright?
Yep,
Thank
word.
you. Thank you. God bless. Have a good night, y'all.
Joe. Hey, Joe.